Oh! Nice! So right now we're heading to the equator, but there's a twist. It's actually a fake equator, but they built a monument for it, so they never like got rid of it. But there's a real equator that's about like 200 meters north of the fake one. But right now we're heading to the fake one first, and then we'll go into the real one. So they have this little museum here that showcases all the different houses that they had before. This reminds me of when I went to high school and we had to do this like survival camp thing, and I had to stay in something like this with like 20 other girls for one night and to sleep on the floor. That was fun. But this house reminds me of it because it's like on the second floor. I don't know if this is I think this is bamboo. Like the whole entire house is built off of bamboo. And the one that I stayed at in high school was a house that was supposed to mimic like what they had in Thailand. You know, they eat this in Cuenca. Guinea pigs. What's the name of the dish? Because when I was researching food, they said that this is really popular in Cuenca. Really? Yeah. This is supposedly the middle of the world, but it's fake, because the story is when they first discovered this place back in the 1700s, there was no GPS, so they just kind of set this place as the middle of the world, the equator. But when the GPS was invented, they found out that the real equator is about 200 meters north of this fake equator, and most tourists don't know that because they don't Google before they come. So this is the actual equator. This is called the Museo Intinan. The good thing about traveling in the middle of the pandemic is that all these tourist sites are so empty. There's no one here. It's very nice. So hot here, they gave us umbrellas because the sun rises vertically into the earth.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Oh! Nice! Now we're at this museum temple of the sun, I think.
Energies. We have to put this submarine December. This smoke you have to put in your head for good things, in your heart for good fears, and in your stomach for life.
like 90-degree weather to like 60s, 70s. This location and Equator is about 9-minute drive apart. I really wish I have a dead cat right now because the wind is blowing. We're literally in the middle of like the clouds because this, what you're seeing, it's not fog, it's cloud. It's being blown from the mountains down into the city. We just finished our visit at the Temple of the Sun and we're trying to call an Uber, but there's literally no service here. It's so foggy, it looks kind of creepy, but this is all cloud. We connected to the Wi-Fi and then got an Uber, but the driver sent something. I don't know what. Estoy en camino. I don't know what that means. We're now at Plaza Grande. We're having dinner here at this beautiful restaurant that's inside this garden on the 3rd floor. So we have this amazing view. I got the chicken and she got this lamb stew. Hee hee.